Hey Michael, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2020 Chevy Traverse. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside and go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. We'll press all the buttons. And then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit in the engine bay and hear it running. So first impressions, this thing's actually in really, really good condition. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here on the front, just because that's usually where it is, but I'm not seeing much of anything, so that's awesome. But let's start going around and see what we can find. So tires on here, you still got loads of life left in those. Looks like you do have a very small rock chip up here in the front, so that is good to know. Looks like you have a small scratch right in there. It's not really catching my finger much. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, my shadow's in the way. But, yeah, very, very small right in there. Now, unfortunately, I am not that skinny. We're not getting through there. So, I'm gonna go around the other way. But the whole back looks awesome. Sweet. So also, here's a quick look at some of our lot. This is about half of it. We have more on the other side of the building over there. But yeah, it's freaking awesome. We're the #1 rebuilt title dealer in the nation. So we've been doing it for 30 years now. So just a little bit about us. I think it's fun to know. Fun to know who you're working with. Well, let's hop inside and see what we can find on the interior. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn the vehicle on, obviously, but when I do, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash, so if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right. We got one warning light up right now, which is my seatbelt light, which is correct. I am not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, everything looks super, super solid up there. So that's fantastic. Let's cycle through a couple things real quick, just to make sure. All right. Well, yeah, everything up there looks super, super solid. So as far as the interior goes, you're gonna have a lot of features, so we're gonna kind of speed blitz it just for the sake of time, so this video is not 20 minutes long. But down here you're going to have your phone charger, your wireless phone charger, which is really cool. I'd show you, but I'm recording on my phone, so we're not going to do that. You also have several plugins down here. You have heated seats and cooled seats, which are really nice this time of year. This feature is not the most useful. I mean, it is useful to have that, but mostly I just think it's freaking cool to have a secret compartment. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm a little biased, but I think that's so cool. Every time that someone presses that and it just buzzes up and there's a secret little compartment there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just young and excitable, but I think that's super cool. So up here, you're gonna have most of your basic features. You can connect your phone, you got your navigation, you got your audio. We're gonna make sure that they're working. Okay, your speakers are fantastic. Those are actually extremely good. My phone usually doesn't capture it too much, so I don't know how loud that'll be on your end, but that was extremely loud at half volume. So your maps are working great, and then you have some of your other basic climate controls. So down here is going to be more your four-wheel drive, your towing, and other features. Got a little extra space in here, yada yada. And then you also have your pre-collision, heated steering wheel, a bunch of other fun stuff. So that's your seat preset. So I'm sure you know most of the features on here, top, you got the sunroof. Press that button real quick. I really like sunroofs. They're a ton of fun. So that's cool. Fun to play with. As far as the interior goes, it is in fantastic condition. I'm not seeing any scrapes, any discoloration, no stains, no paint stuck on it. No, really not even any wearing. It looks brand new. So, for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood. We'll evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, and then that should be good for a video. I'm gonna leave it running so we can hear the engine like you asked. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's acid buildup all around the battery, focus in there. There's rust all in the metal pieces. Everything that should be silver is brown. It's a pretty good sign. You should, ask some more questions. That being said, this looks fantastic. Very, very well taken care of. There's really not even dust on it. Additionally, I'm going to put the phone in there and just be quiet for a second so you can hear the engine, just the audio of it. From here, from my angle, it sounds great. There's no weird ticking. It sounds like an engine. So I'll throw my phone in there so you can listen. Very good. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but for the sake of time, we'll just keep it pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see and hear. So if you have any other questions or there's anything more specific that you do want to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Traverse.